Hey YouTubers, it's Echo. So I know I wasn't going to make a video before Christmas, but I guess I found one that gave me the inspiration to do so. Okay, so I saw on YouTube there was a video that an FTM made for a sort of like a do-it-yourself harness for a Packer, STP, whatever. And I'm going to try it out because if you've seen my video about my STP, it's really irritating. But the difference is so what they said you need is an old pair of boxers for the band. So you're going to use the band, and you're going to cut the band off, and then get rid of the old boxers. And you're going to cut right along the seam, so it's just the band. And you need an O-ring, which I don't have any of those, so I'm going to try my own thing that I'm going to make, and that's the whole point of this video. We're going to see if it works for poor people who don't know what an O-ring is, nor do they have the money to buy one, like myself. So what you do is you cut it right here, so it's just the band. Then when you get the O-ring, you wrap one edge, one side of this, around the O-ring part of it, and you sew it, and then the other edge around the other side of the O-ring, you sew it. So it'll be the O-ring and the band. Put the band on. It's just, so you put the band on with the O-ring, it'll be down here, put your Packer in it, and apparently it holds it in place really well, from what I've heard. But, like I said, I do not have an O-ring. I don't know where to find one. The guy who did the video said that he found his in a strap-on kit or something like that, which I definitely don't have that. So, I'm actually making mine out of duct tape. I have it rolled into a, it's circular, and it's quite a few layers. I'm going to do a couple more just to make sure that it's strong enough, because I don't feel like there's going to be any like real pressure against it to pull it apart. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this, wrap it around, and I'm going to turn this into the O-ring, and I'm going to sew this edge together. Oh, I dropped it. I'm going to sew that edge together to keep it into the O shape. I won't use tape because I don't think that'll be strong enough, but I'll even measure it so it'll fit my Packer specifically. I'm going to sew it together, and then I'm going to take the old boxers, do the trick with the band on this as my O-ring, and we'll see if that works. So if you don't have the money to go buy an O-ring, apparently they said you can find it at hardware stores. It's probably not very expensive, but with my bills coming up, I just don't have the funds to do it. Even if it was like 30 cents, I don't have it. So, we'll see if this ghetto version of a do-it-yourself Packer will work. I'll wear it around today too, and then I will finish this video and let you know how it goes. Alright, bye YouTube. And I am back, people. I know it's the same video, and I'm just going to fuse the two clips together, but you get the point. So, after I'm done making it, this is what it looks like. Yeah, see? And I sewed it. And what I did is, I know I said I wasn't going to tape the bottom, which I didn't. I did, hopefully the volume's up on this. Okay, so I did sew it, which was really, really hard, actually, and I wouldn't suggest it unless you have a sewing machine. So, basically, I sewed it enough through the tape to make sure that it would hold, and then I tied a knot, sewed it through, tied a knot, sewed it through, tied a knot, and then I wrapped the thread around really tightly, tied it, wrapped it around, tied it, and then just wrapped it and coiled it so it was nice and smooth. And I put, it's called, I don't have it, but it's called E6000, I think. It's a fabric glue on it, which you wouldn't, it's not a requirement. It's pretty much the same thing as super glue, basically. And then I just, so after I did that, I did the thread through, super glued it. I just put another piece over it so nothing was sticking out and it didn't look weird, so it looks like it's supposed to. And for your information, this is a devil cat. Say hello. Devil kitty. Meh. No, but for real, he's an asshole. But anyway, so after I did that, I've been wearing it all day long. May not look like it, but it's about 6 hours later than my first segment of the video, and it worked perfect! You guys, I get to wear my STP now. You have no idea how excited I am right now. You have no idea how excited I am right now. Okay, so, it fit well. Like, the way it had it sitting, it was comfortable, and it wasn't, like, huge. You remember how I said it was, like, this giant bulge? So, interestingly enough, with this holding it in place, and me not having to reorganize 100,000 times, it sat well. It didn't look weird. And it was actually quite easy for me to just go to the bathroom. It was weird at first trying to figure out how to, you know, manage everything with this whole whatever sitting there. But after a while I got the hang of it, so I'm pretty excited to be able to start using it in urinals. And without the little cup thing, teaspoon, spoon, whatever the hell they call that, it'd probably be a bit more comfortable if it were just a packer, but it wasn't uncomfortable. So, like I said, this little plastic thing just kind of sits there, so it wasn't uncomfortable. If it was just this like silicone smushy, it'd probably be just soft and whatever. But most of the time, honestly, I forgot it was even in there. And then when I'd stand up and I could feel the girth or the weight. Whoa, lost you guys for a second there. Then I would remember I had it in. And I used it when I went to the bathroom. And it was perfectly awesome. I'm rambling. This is probably going to turn into like a 10-minute video for nothing. But I figured I'd show you guys, let you guys know. So I'll just give a demonstration, I guess. So I made my own O-ring. Remember, tape. And then old boxers. You just slip this through like that. And as long as you measure it correctly or you get an O-ring that fits. I remember in the video they said get a small O-ring. I don't know. See, like that. And then I'll put it on over my pants so you guys can see. Or maybe I'll shimmy down my pants so you guys can see. Just pretend like I don't know. So, give me a second. Excuse the nudity. Seem to like flashing you guys a lot lately. Fuck it, I'll just put it on. Give me a second. Turn away. Don't watch me do this. Sickos. I know everybody wants to see me, but just kidding. That's gross. But you wanna, another thing that you're gonna want to remember to do is, okay, here's my butt. Don't mind that. You're gonna want this strap lower than your hips. Your hips are right here. You don't want it on your hips because it'll be tighter lower. A and B, your wiener is not on your stomach. So, after I put it in, it looks huge. Give it a second. Let me put my pants on. And situate. But yeah, so it takes a minute just to situate it and get it all set and in there and whatnot. But as soon as you get it on there, so, fix my pants, fix my button, yeah. So, as you know, as a guy, you're going to have a package, and it's probably going to be weird at first if you don't have a packer, because most guys do have that region, you know, just a little slope when you're used to it being completely flat. But yeah, it's not huge, it's not ridiculous like it was. Can't really tell. See? It's nice. And then when you go to the bathroom, just unbutton your pants, and then there you go. There you have it. Do-it-yourself packer harness. Careful, everyone. There are wieners in this video. And then you just take it out. When you're done, wash it. By the way, I already washed it. I'm not touching a gross packer that STP that I've been using all day long. Just for your guys's. sanity. And there you have it. So, I don't know. This worked perfectly for me today, and I don't think I really need to do much of anything else to change it. I love it. I'm super excited to have it for the future use, be able to go out with it and actually use a freaking urinal in public and dance. I jumped around, I played around, I danced, I'm shimmying, all the other stuff that I used to do in my other video, and have it just, and it doesn't, it sits perfectly in place, which I didn't think it would because it's just a strap. I thought maybe you might have one like up under your butt in your gooch or something to hold it there, but no, this actually, because of how tight it is around your waist, works just fine. If you guys have any other ideas or whatever, just comment, let me know. I'd like to see your inventions or ingenuity on how to be able to make a harness or whatnot. You get what I'm saying. Well, I had to let you know how excited I was and how freaking awesome this is, and I'm super stoked, and thank you for watching. Okay, bye guys, enjoy your evening.